Hey, good morning. This is Mike, your gaming realtor, and we are checking out 46 West Frederick. This is an old Victorian home in Millersville, literally 30 seconds from the smack, and it has some really cool features. So we're going to just take a look up because one of the cool features is the 9-foot ceiling. And we're just going to look around. This is the room that you enter into. You can see the really cool staircase going up to the second floor. And that is a view into the kitchen area. And then backing up just a little bit, we have a view into the living room, which is where we're going to go next. All right, walking into the living room, we have some built-in bookshelves, which is really cool. We have original wood floor, which is awesome. We have a very nice, what's currently being used as a desk and I guess piano area. And then coming over here, we have a beautiful natural gas fireplace. And you can see the metallic backing there, which probably would have originally been a real fireplace because you have the slate at the bottom, but now it's natural gas, which is even better. Over here, we have the rest of the living room. And then we have this door that I wasn't sure what exactly it does, but apparently that's just another door that goes back into the main entry room. All right, so pretty neat. And here we go. So I'm walking from the living room area, which you can see it's a very nice sized room, lots of room out here. We're gonna take a walk into the kitchen. So walking into the kitchen, we have what I assume is a basement door. And then we've got our gas stove. Got some very nice, real authentic wood cabinetry up there around the microwave. We have an island extension. Coming over here, well, we have a television, but we also have a table that is just being used for storage right now. And then kind of backing into the corner, we've got our refrigerator. And now we can see the front of the stove. And we can see the dishwasher. Over here we have our laundry. So right off the kitchen is the laundry. And then you have a whole bunch of extra storage here that you can see is, again, almost part of the kitchen, basically is part of the kitchen. So one more time, just do a quick pan around the kitchen. And there we go. So as we prepare to go up the main steps, just to point out, this door here at the base of the steps goes into the kitchen. So you can actually access the main stairs from the kitchen or from this dining room entry. Okay, so we're up on the second floor and we're gonna take a walk into what I believe is the main bathroom. So coming into the main bathroom, we're gonna turn and look, and we've got a dinosaur. No. So behind there is your shower. All right, so again, it's all tiled out, really cool. That actually looks like an infrared heat lamp, which is cool. You have your toilet, and then we have kind of an armoire or whatever you call that, I'm not sure, and a sink, and of course, the clawfoot tub. All right, so that is the main bathroom, I believe. Very cool features though, so things like your little closet over here with a little door up in there on the wall. Just lots of neat, kind of old classic features. Going into what would probably be the main bedroom. All right, we just have a very large main bedroom. There is a closet for storage, and you could tell it's a little busy, and that's okay. But cleaned out, this would be a very large bedroom. All right, so this is the bedroom opposite of the bathroom. You can see you got a beautiful ceiling fan going up there. We've got some area. Just right now, lots of stuff, but that's okay. We are going to take a walk though, because over here is where we're going to have our second bathroom. So this could also be a master bedroom because you'd have your own bathroom. Now here you have your tub, your toilet, and kind of a fancy, cool sink. I really want to play. Okay, and now we have the third upstairs bedroom. So as you can see, this is being used also as a bedroom. Got 2 full beds in here. Well, 2 twin beds in here. All right. We've got a closet space. And then we've got a second bed over here. But again, nice size bedroom. Okay, so coming down the basement stairs, there is a ton of room down here. So first we get to one little side room. All right, that's basically being used for storage right now. But it does have a door. And we've got a half bath. So how cool is that? Sponge painted and everything. Very classic half bath. Turning back around, obviously this is a workshop of some kind. We're gonna come out. We got, just gonna kind of go around counterclockwise. We have our sump pump room. And again, we've got our furnace, tons and tons of stuff, but you gotta imagine that that is not there, and you're just looking at the space. Okay, the space here is amazing. Lots and lots and lots of space. Okay, continuing counterclockwise, if you're keeping track. Again, we have, okay, this is the stairs, probably up to a Bilko door. We have a temporary wall building here that could be taken out. You got your brick column, which can't be taken out. And here we have another room. So keeping track, there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different rooms down here in the basement that could all be very usable. Really interesting space. All right, last but not least, this is coming right off the kitchen, and you could call this a lot of things. Summer kitchen, this could just be a mud room. It is not heated, but this is your door to outside. And as you look around, here again, you have a whole nother room. Now this answers one of the questions that I had, which was, where does that door from the basement pop up? And it very well might be right here. But there's lots of doors. So there's 1 door, 2 door, although it's a Victorian house, not a 2 door, 3. So this basically, this entire thing could open up. And then of course you can see out, and we'll get the shed on the way outside, but you have a nice deck out here. There's a play area built. There's a beautiful pond. We'll catch that on the way outside. Okay, so what I believe is going to be the final part of the video, we're going to see the deck where we just were. We were in that room right there with all the doors, and we have a pond, and we are going to walk down a path. So we're going to walk out, and we're going to go to the 2-car garage, which is back here at the end, through a really cool trellis. And there we have what could be chickens. I think that might have been, oh yes, obviously chickens, because there they are. All right, we have some raised flower beds over here. Hello, chickens. Are you enjoying your pumpkins? What do you have to say for yourselves? All right, they might, I don't know, are they roosters or chickens? I have no idea. They look like roosters. They have those combs on their head, but all right. And then we're going to take a walk back through. Still walking. We have a little grilling area, which is cool. Our garage. So let's see if our garage is open. Yes, it is. How cool. All right. So this is not just a small 2-car garage. This has a lot of room. So we're going to try to stay focused on the area and not all the cool stuff in it. But I'm going to do a pan just to see what's going on here. Tons of storage, obviously being used for crafts. All right, and something that would be of interest. We've got what appears to be very workable, serviceable garage door openers, workable, serviceable garage doors. Although obviously right now it's not being used for that. You could easily put 2 cars in here, and the cars would end about where I'm standing, and then you would have this whole back half for storage and crafts. Unbelievable potential. I think it'd be my words for this house. All right, outstanding, and I really hope you come check it out. Okay, and finally, we get to where there might be a little bit more space. So this is up to a 3rd floor, and we get to see, again, the original property, all the original construction. Really cool, very large. You can see the front there, see the sides, the rough hewn wood. Back here you've got room and area. And all right, and that is 46 West Frederick Street. If you'd like to come take a look, I'm sure we would love to see you on Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. on February. What's the date? So hope to see you on February 22nd, and you too can check this place out. Again, really cool place, has so much potential, and just, I can't even imagine what somebody who'd want to put some time and energy into this house could turn it into. So this is Mike, your gaming realtor, signing off and walking back down the steps. Hope to see you Sunday.